Guys, there will be an AI who can do all the job. I worked less and charge more money. What the hell are you talking about?
How do you see technology like AI and machine learning impacting music world?
Oh, I love the question because it shows, there is something happening, and I feel like most of audio engineers are like, yeah, but it can't replace humans. And I'm like, duh, it can. So I honestly with immersive audio, I still have good hopes with very specific use cases, which are the ones that I do, that there is not enough training data to replace me. So, which is good as of right now. But for anything that's, I don't know, like a podcast, or even music production, guys, there will be an AI who can do all the job, but it can't set up microphones, for example, like all these physical things. But even though an AI maybe not be able to do this right now, imagine like what happened in 1 year, how it will be like. So be alarmed that you should reach out for very specific use cases where you should really think of, oh, can an AI replace it in the next 12 months? And if the answer is yes, you shouldn't be doing that. But also unpopular opinion, but time will tell how this turns out. But I know like the film production, they're struggling hard, like with all this, with Ukraine, so much nasty stuff happening right now, and then AI will just raise the tempo of classical film productions going down, and this also affects the audio engineers. So it's wild. I mean, my whole point is take AI serious, but also try to use it for your benefit. I don't say, oh, there's a smart saying like you shouldn't be afraid of AI, but you should be afraid of an audio engineer using AI, like in terms of competition.
How do you stay healthy in a busy workplace?
Oh, awesome question. There's hardly talk about how much the guys are working out there. And what I learned is to really listen to what your body or like your mental health needs. Sometimes there's this voice in your head that tells you should take a break. And if you ignore it, it will fall on your feet. This is what I also experienced. I thought, hey, I'm young. I thought I can do it all and take the hard work. And like when you start, obviously it is a hustle. This is the unhealthy truth. But still, you can always improve and find a way to get more free time. And what I did is really simple. I worked less and charged more money. And it sounds really stupid, but it works. And now I can charge prices, which is like a multiple factor of what the other guys can charge for normal productions. And this is how I could, have free weekends, for example, or go onto vacation. And this is, again, find your niche and become an expert in it. And this can solve a lot of the hustle health problems that you have when you, have to work on a bad rate. And most of the times I know audio engineers just charge way less than they could because of the mindset that they think, oh, if I don't take the job, I will get unemployed and I have to get the job. And then everybody is bidding lower and lower and lower, despite they could charge twice as much and the client would probably not care at all. So I guess learn how your mindset can be improved. This is the message here, I guess.
If you could go back 5 or 10 years and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Yeah, I think I answered this with the last question. Everybody's so obsessed about the best hardware and the best software. And I mean, you do have to have skills in order to deliver, to have a good fulfillment for the client. But it all comes down to your personality. Like, how can you sell yourself, or like not online, not only online, of course, social media is something that you should take seriously, but also how do you talk to people? And this sounds so simple, but most of the time when I hear other audio engineers talking, I'm always wondering, what the hell are you talking about? The client has no idea why this compressor is good for his work, but you should talk more about like the vision that you try to succeed with your client, for example. And this is what honestly made it sometimes easy for me to compete against other people when they were trying to talk about hardware and software while I was giving the client a good feeling. I know how what their problems are and how I can solve them. And this is all you need to know. Like, how can you solve the problem for your client? And anything else, like this whole audio nerdy stuff is a part of it, but it's not important for the client. So maybe focus more on that.
If you could go back 5 or 10 years and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
Great question. Don't be too afraid doing your thing. And I had this mindset that I thought, oh, I can't charge as much as industry professionals who are in the like doing that for 10 years while I had way less experience. And turns out you can, and you can charge even more. And most of the time, the obstacles you have in your life are actually just in your head. And maybe I hate the term mindset because it gets into this coaching industry. Like, everybody's now a mindset coach or like a motivation coach, but there are very true factors to it. Like, and legit get a coach or something is invest in yourself is what I try to say. If you have if you ask yourself if I should invest into hardware or software or into yourself, always invest in yourself. You will always benefit from it. Like, that's the whole point. Like, in 10 years, I can still benefit from the investment I did to myself. But like any hardware, it ages at some point.